Alright, what up guys? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Another half-blind and grayscale video is what I'm calling this series, but should be fun. We're starting today at 1287 rating, which, leaderboard-wise, is... I guess we can't really tell who we are on the leaderboard. We'll see after we queue up for this first game here. NMVZ. Looks like we get a game immediately, and it's KIDz XOXO. Interesting name, 1358. We start off in... Oh, boy. First of all, is Mexico? Like, we have a little vineyard, it appears, growing to the east here. So, maybe Mexico's not as good with the vineyard, and you go, like, Spain or Italy, maybe? I think I'll try Italy or Spain. I think I'm going to try Spain because it looks drier. At least from what I can tell in black and white, and we'll go Zaragoza here. And it was just Italy in Po Valley. They probably... Okay. Well, I mean, maybe it was dry because they did guess down here, which is quite a dry part of Italy. But we'll move on to round two. Into very US-style looking fence there. So I would say maybe Texas is reasonable. Don't really have too much more to go off of, although... I guess it looks maybe more south, so I'll try south of San Antonio here near the Mexico border. And it was all the way up there, so hard to get a feel for the climate a little bit. But we do pick up some points there, so we'll take it. All right, round three. In Brazil, I guess, we have some piranha pines here, so with that, I will just be clicking Santa Catarina. Kind of a weird pull top, though. Kind of abnormal. I hope it's Brazil. Yeah, it is. All the way down here in Rio Grande do Sul. And we'll pick up some points for that. We'll move into round four now. In what I would assume is US once again with this fence. Kind of a similar fence. We're really relying on fence here to try to get it done. As for where, hard to tell. I think I'm going to try Wyoming / Colorado. Was North Dakota, fair enough. Makes sense. Yeah, I was reading your guys' comments last week, and I do think that this mode is much harder than the Blink mode, at least in my opinion. Because seeing half of the screen is quite the disadvantage. I can't lie to you. Alright, Brazil here, I think. We have some like, it's doing the map thing again. I don't know. I can't really see too much, but I guess I'm trying here. It was all the way south there, and that's going to be not enough, actually. They weren't close enough, and luckily we're on 1.5x damage only, as we hop in around 6. I'm going to need to look at that one. I kind of want to see what that one looks like in non-half-blind grayscale. US-style pull, maybe peeking out over the top there. So I'm going to try, like, New Jersey or something. And hopefully we're not trolling. We'll take a look. Obviously, we're going to review. Okay, that's going to be enough. And very lucky to get that win. We'll take it. We get the state there in half-blind grayscale, which I'm quite happy about. Let's check the breakdown. This one... Yeah. I would struggle to get this, I think, on NMPZ, like, even without the blind and grayscale stuff. I guess maybe this house, I don't know, the brick is kind of weird for this far south, but I guess maybe it looks a bit more southern here. And coastal stuff definitely does make sense, like Santa Catarina stuff, but I don't know, road feels weird. Like, I thought Maranhão was definitely a possibility, but maybe this road, like, would be more red soil in Maranhão. So, and then the New Jersey, I'm quite happy about. We'll take that. Yeah, that's just a good guess. All right. Well, let's queue up for another game here. Queuing up for some NMBZ duels, of course. And we'll see if we can find someone. I'll see you guys when I find an opponent here. All right, we get the same player here. Took a little bit, though, but they're at 1362. We start off in what looks like Russia or Ukraine. Bollard spam here. Hard for me to get a vibe for the climate. It does look more south with these, like, shorter trees, I guess. Don't see any birches. So I guess it could be Ukraine. And maybe theoretically you go this highway then with the angle slightly like this. We'll try it. Okay, was the highway that I'm on, yes. But we're on the curve there, misjudging the angle slightly. So we'll take it. Moving around 2. In Sweden, maybe, was the first thing that came to mind. I think Norway and Denmark are both possible, but maybe southern Sweden feels the best. So I'm going to try it like near Malmo and Lund. And it was just Germany. Okay, fair enough. Maybe the houses made a bit more sense there. But yeah, I couldn't really tell the color of the houses, of course, so hard for me to make that assessment. The fence to me felt a bit more. South Africa here maybe was my first thought. Sun is north, I think. Yeah. I guess I'm going Za. I don't know where though. It looks more deserty judging by these shoulders. So maybe I just click like Kimberley or something. It was all the way west near Piketberg. And okay, bit of a tough one there. But we'll hop in around 4. This square doesn't really help me too much. I can't lie to you. Can't tell what gen it is. Looking at this, I would have said Russia or Ukraine again. With this fence feels kind of like that, but oh, it's really hard to say. I think I'm gonna go Ukraine, but it might just be Gen 4. It was Czechia. That's a great guess by them. 2300. Yeah, I guess the double pull makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. The double round pull there. But it is a little bit tough. All right, Ecuadorian pull there, so that does make my life a bit easier. And we'll go Guayaquil. Because we have a big banana plantation there. I don't know what's happening. I'm quite curious, to be honest. I think this is Gen 4. I think we're sending Bangladesh. It was Western Bangladesh. Yeah, I did think their Colorado guess was quite weird on the last game, but I thought it was just like a panic click, maybe. But that click, that click is also quite weird. I do expect to maybe lose here, like Colombia, Mexico, something LatAm came to mind. Could be Peru as well. Could be Ecuador. I'm gonna go Colombia, and we'll try Villa Vicencio or something. Iquitos came to mind as well. Like, I don't know. We'll see where this one is. And it was up here in El Banco. So that is 2.5 damage. They actually go east of Andes as well. So I don't know. Maybe it just had that vibe. Round 8 in India. Fantastic. Can't really see too much. Wish I could see the pole. Wish I could see anything. This is made of brick. I can't get a vibe for the climate, so I will just be clicking Northern Madhya Pradesh and hoping for the best. It was Bihar there, which makes sense. I think maybe I could have got that. I don't know. But with half the screen, it's a little hard. Round 9. This looks like U.S. Dreamtown. 647. I don't know the area code, unfortunately. Is it Canada or the US? I would probably lean US, but I can't really get a vibe for what these houses look like. Like, maybe you go south here? But I'm really not sure. Like, I could see Georgia or, like, Midwest is the issue. Like, am I going, like... I'm just hedging. It was northwest of Chicago. That's going to be game. GG's. Yeah, I'm quite curious on some of these rounds. I mean, I'm not accusing them of anything. I'm just quite curious as to, yeah, the Germany here does look a lot like Germany now, in color. But Cape Town, certainly gettable, I think. Like, these rolling hills, maybe. Can't really, and these white buildings, it's hard to place, like, in the middle of South Africa. And the Czechia. Yeah, double pull here makes sense. Very close guess from them though. This one is where I raise some issues, I think. Well, let's look through the rest and see. I mean, I don't think they made terrible guesses. Like Bihar, yeah, certainly gettable maybe. I don't know if you really trust this thatch roof slash hut looking thing, but I don't know. And then the Chicago, gettable. Maybe it does look a bit more north. I didn't have this full shot of these trees looking at me, unfortunately, which is kind of tough, but yeah, I kind of want to see the replay on round 5, so let's take a look at that. I just realized that it'll be in... Well, I just kind of want to see where they click anyway. It's going to be in grayscale, but we'll just see where they click. Well, they do just space plonk it, so I don't know. Maybe they just missed Ecuador, which is fair enough. All right, well, let's queue again. And we get JWGO at 1212. 1225. Wow. Can't speak. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Looks like Philippines to start. This looks like a white chevron with a red arrow. But yeah, obviously it is in grayscale, so it is hard to tell, but it does look a lot like the Philippines. And just ends up being North Luzon there. 379 points. Is fine. We'll move into round 2 against JW. See how this goes. In Qatar, I think. What I would have did. It is 2023, using a bit of copyright meta here on grayscale, but don't believe Oman has 2023 copyright. It should be 24. Yeah, it was north of Doha there. Nice guess by JW. We are currently getting flawless, which is exceedingly tough, but it's all good. Round 3. In Japan. All right, they're making the countries a bit easy, which could be okay for non-Maltese, I guess. Can't really tell what the poll doing here. That's hard to say. Could be Kyushu, you know, because this transformer is 90, technically. We'll try it. It was there. Nice. We'll take that. 830 points. We'll move in around 4. Just try to visualize a transform on the other side. Okay. Russia here, I think. Don't know where, though. Looks like spring? It's hard to say. I think I'm just going to have to hedge Nizhny Novgorod. And... so maybe that's autumn then? I gotta take a look. We'll take a look after this. Round 5. Not the easiest location. Poland? Ugh. I don't know. I'm gonna try Poland. It was just Germany. That makes sense. I did catch a little bit of the 2023 copyright, but I'm trying not to use copyright as much as I can on grayscale because it does help a little bit. Round 6 in... Is this some... We do have these pines, which are quite common there. And yeah, we get the 5k, essentially, and that's going to be game. We'll take it. You know, I'm quite happy with that one. Like, that's pretty epic. That's definitely going into TikTok. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, to get that grayscale, we just recognize the pines lining both sides of the road, which is quite common south of Lanai City. So makes sense. We'll check out the game breakdown there. Maybe we won't. What have I missed? Yeah, the Kyushu one. I just thought I could envision another transformer on the other side, and because it's like kind of 90 degrees to the road, thought it made sense for Kyushu. The some of the foliage kind of felt like Kyushu as well, so I thought it was an okay send. This one, I guess it is autumn. It is very late autumn, so that does make a lot of sense for these Altai roads down here. And Germany here. I mean, we have German bollards right there. But yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, we got enough time for one more game. Let's do it. We will queue again, and I'll see you guys when I find my last opponent of the day. Never mind. We get JWGO once again. Let's run it back against JW. And we start off in Brazil. Would have been my first thought. Looks like Northeast. Can't really see. We can see a pole top, but not a pole there. Yeah, I guess I'm just going like Pernambuco or something. All right, that works. Piauí. Nope. Maranhão. Fair enough. We'll take the 3K, and we'll move into round 2. In Kazakhstan, I think. We have very big mountains there. To our north. I think it's... What works then? We have to be like... Are we here? Somewhere? I don't think the mountains are big enough for this, though. I mean... Okay. Well, I guess it is big enough. Fair enough. Hey, we'll take it. Round 3 in JW. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. We have a triangle sign here. And is this like... What is that? Is that T? Is it T? Am I really going Turkey here? I don't like this, man. Like, I can't see half of the screen, but trust in the T. Okay. I mean, we got the country, but like not with the right execution, if you know what I mean. We gotta take a look at that one. KIDz 20. I mean, we know it's Spanish with KIDz, of course. I guess sun is north, so I will try Colombia. And we'll go El Carmen de Bolivar. And it was Arauca there, which makes sense. All right, well, I'm moving around 5. It's so hard to get a feel for the climate, man. All right, Japan here. I can't really see too much, unfortunately, on this one, which is tough. Would have went a bit more south. Maybe we just try Shikoku Hedge, and it was Gunma there. So 638 points is fine. We'll move into round 6, 2x damage now. Ooh, we might lose here, actually, because I'm not sure what this is. Is it Mexico, then? I don't know. We have these interesting ditches. Which... Wait, I don't know if it really looks like Europe to me, so I guess I'm trying, like, here. Or something. Oh, it's Peru. Okay, anybody's game now. Anybody's game now. The ditches make sense now. Yeah, okay. The argument is I should be getting that, maybe? What is this? Is this Sri Gen 3, or is it like... I mean, the pole could be Sri Lanka, and the houses could be as well. I'm a bit scared of Thailand or something, but I guess we'll try it. It was Sri. Okay, that's good. I mean, we get the win. Let's give him a GG. And that's how we're going to close out the episode, I guess. Let's get a breakdown going. Let's take a look. This one being Brazil. Yeah. It makes sense why they go Java here, I think, like, because they see the tiled roofs, right? But, yeah, I mean, Brazil pull there. I mean, it's a pretty understandable guess. Okay, this is the guess that I really wanted to see. Okay, that is not T? I have no idea what crop that is. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. Like, you see how it's, like, terraced a little bit? And in grayscale, it's, like, hard to tell. And like, if this is completely blocked off from me and I'm just looking at this and this, I don't think it's that bad of a guess. It is pretty bad of a guess, but I don't know. Fair enough. Like, I'll take it. This Peru, though, makes sense with the ditches. Like, should be getting that, I think. Their Colombia guess is way better than my Mexico guess, I think. Because I don't think you would, like, really ever get backlight visible in Mexico, but obviously we couldn't see it. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up, I guess. 13-18, which means we are in the promotion zone to Champion. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.